Hey guys.
Hey, I'm Eric.
I'm Jing.
And we are here together to talk about fashion.
And coffee. So, thanks for joining us.
Do you want me to introduce you first?
Sure. Let's do it.
This is my friend Jing, and she calls herself a coffee aficionado. I call her a coffee whisperer because she's always concocting new things with coffee. That's kind of her thing. And she's also a health food nut, so she likes to incorporate things that are healthy for you with your coffee. So she has this amazing Instagram. If you're following me, you need to follow her, Coffee Confessionals.
Cool. And this is my good friend Eric.
And we go over a little more.
I have to. Okay.
So I know I'm always talking a little more.
I'm kind of more of a newbie at live, and Eric is like my stylist guru and camera guru.
I'm gonna move this because you're not listening to me.
Okay.
I want you to be perfect in there. Oh, that's perfect.
That work?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you're just
now me.
I'm getting there. Oh my gosh, so impatient. Okay. So if you're just joining us, I'm here with my friend Eric, and we're going to be talking about coffee and fashion today. Eric is a celebrity stylist, and you may have seen him in Us Weekly on the Fashion Police. He's so funny. He makes me laugh all the time. He also gives me a hard time about what I'm wearing, but
it's true. It's what I was born to do.
Yeah. So anyway, follow him at Eric Himmel, and you're in for a real treat this afternoon. We're just going to be talking about different coffee drinks for the holidays and some of the fun ways.
And COVID fashion.
Fashion and holiday fashion, right?
Well, whatever that means now, but yes. I'm going to tell you how to make your holidays as fashionable as they can be for this weird holiday. Okay, so let's start with, you made some coffee drinks today.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Sounds good. So what are we drinking today?
Well, first off, tell me what is you prefer either decaf or not fully caffeinated.
Yeah, so
right?
Anybody that knows me, they know that I get crazy, even with a small amount of, tell people like there's a little caffeine in decaf. There's like 3% or something, a small amount.
Yeah.
But it makes me literally crazy. Like, I will bite your head off if I have a regular coffee.
Yeah.
And so...
Does it make you like jittery, or what is it? What about
it? Turns me into like a coffee monster.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
does it make you a better stylist?
No, it makes me a bitchier stylist for sure, if that's even possible. So...
okay, so on that note...
But I love coffee nonetheless, so it kind of drives me crazy. But wait, just a quick question. Whatever you can do with regular coffee for what you do, can you do it with decaf?
Absolutely.
Okay,
you definitely can do it with decaf. It's just how they process in roasting the beans that they first go through either, a chemical process or this Swiss decaffeinated water process where they
That's
take
the
out,
better one, right?
That is the better one because you're not soaking the beans in these chemicals. So there's still caffeine in decaf coffee. It's just much less. But today, what I actually made for us is a non-caffeinated coffee alternative drink that actually tastes a lot like coffee. It's from Ticino Coffee. And
Hey Ticino, plug. Okay.
Okay, what do you taste in it before I tell you the ingredients?
Oh, I don't know. It's good. Whatever. It's really hard to place. It's good. It's like, it's coffee-ish, but then there's like a strong taste of something.
Okay.
And then it's creamy.
What's the flavor profile for you?
Flavor profile. Deliciousness? I don't know. I'm so not sophisticated in
Is it bitter? Is it sweet? Is it creamy?
It's all the above. It's like it's a little bitter.
Yeah.
It's creamy for sure, and it's a little sweet.
Okay.
It's everything I love in life.
That's great.
It's actually me. I'm a little sweet, I'm a little creamy, and I'm a little bitter.
Oh, there's no sourness in there at all?
In me or the coffee? Whatever.
You got that. So the ingredients that are in there are chicory root.
Chicory, yes.
Chicory, yep. That gives it that nutty taste to it. Dandelion root. There is also date and fig that's part of it, so that's what it gives. It's like that natural sweetness to it. So it's really, really good for you.
So do you make this just like you add hot water and stir?
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
You know what? I wish I had the bag with me, but it is actually in one of my videos that you can see coffee alternatives. You'll see the brand.
Wait, I forgot to tell people what your videos are called. They're called Happy Brewing videos.
Happy Brewing.
And Jing does them pretty much weekly. And actually, I have no patience for things, but I love watching these. They're amazing, and I learn a lot, actually. So watch them.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, so Ticino, they make this coffee alternative. So if you're either sensitive to caffeine or to acidity in coffee, this is a great alternative, and it's a natural pick-me-up. And also, what's another great thing about it is it has prebiotics in it from the chicory root and the dandelion root. And that, do you know about prebiotics?
I do. I love prebiotics. I love probiotics. I love postbiotics. I love megabiotics. I love them all.
I love it. I was trying to get on that probiotic train, but I
think I made that last one up. Wait, what are prebiotics? What do they do again?
So prebiotics are actually, they're food for probiotics, right? So your gut needs both prebiotics and probiotics.
Wait, they feed probiotics, kind of?
Yeah, kind of. Probiotics.
You need both.
Yeah, you need both. They're it's fiber. It's certain kinds of fiber. So the probiotics will need the prebiotics to function correctly. So that's what the chicory root and the dandelion root is. There's chicory tea, dandelion tea. That's why you'll also see a lot of those alternatives for coffee. Not only is it caffeine-free and acidity-free, the reason people like this kind of thing is because it actually tastes a little nutty and earthy like coffee. So you're like, oh my God, I can't give up coffee. Good alternative.
Okay, so that's great. But let's get back to people and the holidays or people who do like coffee.
Yep.
What are some good, say it's after Thanksgiving meal and you want to have a great, you're having the pies. You want to do a coffee to impress your two guests that are there with you or whatever. What would be
your mom, your grandma, and your grandfather.
Yeah, basically. What would be some good holiday, eat Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever.
Okay, you want the non-alcoholic version first, or?
Yes, let's do I want the alcoholic, but let's do for our viewers' sake, the non-alcoholic.
Okay, great. So I have a couple of things you can do to spice up your drinks. One is if you like eggnog, this is a fun favorite of mine. If you like eggnog, you can try making a cold brew eggnog. And the way to do this is actually kind of really fun. You have to prepare the night before. So you get your cold brew concentrate. You can buy it in stores, or you can make your own cold brew. Hold on,
I have a question already, because I'm a coffee idiot.
Yeah.
What is cold brew exactly? I see it everywhere, but what is it?
So cold brew is a certain type of way that you're making an iced coffee beverage, but it uses cold water extraction, and it's a longer extraction.
Is it a machine or a process or both?
No, it's actually, you can make it with your French press. So how you would make a normal hot coffee with your French press, you grind your beans, usually kind of like a medium coarse. You put it in the French press and you use cold water, or you can use the toddy system as well.
But you have to let it sit?
Yeah, you want to let it sit. Make sure you use cold water. Let it sit overnight, 24 hours, even 48 hours, you can do that. And then it actually makes a cold brew concentrate. So the cold brew concentrate is much stronger than regular coffee. So you would want to dilute that. But going back to the recipe.
Back to eggnog.
Yep, back to eggnog and cold brew. You can actually create the cold brew concentrate and then pour it into an ice cube maker and freeze it overnight. And then when you're ready to serve your eggnog, you put those cold brew concentrated ice cubes into your eggnog, and that's a really fun festive drink.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
I can try it with my decaf ice cubes.
Absolutely.
Can you make decaf cold brew?
There is no, for me, I think there are rules in coffee making, but for me, it's whatever
I'm
you
going to try it. That sounds really, really
good. It's
good.
what works for your body, what works for your personal taste. So, yeah.
Okay, so are we going into how to make that alcoholic? Or is that one you don't make alcoholic?
I wouldn't make that alcoholic, but I know there are spiked eggnog, so you can actually just get naturally spiked eggnog, and that's already alcoholic, and add your cold brew ice cubes.
That sounds like a crowd pleaser this season. Everybody needs that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hot drink. Oh, really quickly. So with hot drinks, this is my secret sauce. You can see this is Trader Joe's pumpkin pie spice.
I love that.
And you can make a delicious gingerbread latte with this. So how you normally would make a latte.
So you don't have to go to Starbucks and spend $6.50? Okay, tell us.
No.
Spill the tea. Spill the coffee.
Spill the beans, Eric. Spill the beans. So you would make your latte, and you can use creamer or you can use milk, however which way you want. You can use almond milk, oat milk. But the secret is that you add a little bit of, you can do a salted caramel, Torani simple syrup, or if you don't like it that sweet, that's fine. but then you put a splash of this on it.
And that's like everything.
It does. It has cinnamon, ginger, lemon peel, nutmeg, cloves, and cardamom. So this is just like my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite
that
holiday
sounds like
special.
the perfect, easy way to make it like a holiday surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't work for Trader Joe's, but big plug for Trader Joe's. This is my favorite spice from what they've created. So I use this, around the holidays.
Okay, moving on to an alcoholic coffee.
Alcoholic coffee. Okay, so if you need a little bit something to take the edge off when you're enjoying that turkey with your family, let's just go with the basics, right? Like a Mexican coffee or an Irish coffee is always delicious. You can do something simple as just having a little bit of Bailey's Irish whiskey with your coffee, or Bailey's cream with your coffee, or an Irish coffee. Just add Irish whiskey and a little bit of cream.
What's the Mexican coffee? Because I've had it, but I didn't know what was in it.
Well, Mexican coffee is very similar to Irish coffee, but instead replace Irish whiskey with tequila.
Hence Mexican and Irish. There you go.
Mm-hmm. So cream, coffee, tequila. You can add a little bit of cinnamon and even a little bit of like a hot spice for like a little kick. So yeah.
Okay, let's talk gifts, right? Coffee gifts.
Coffee gifts.
Holiday season. A lot of people like coffee. It's a great gift.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
Oh, I got you something, Eric. What did I? Oh, here we go.
You got me a gift already?
Yeah,
early?
a gift. Yes. I'm so excited.
Can I open it now?
Yes. Okay.
I'm sure it's coffee related because you are the.
It's not. I mean, it's not what you think it is because I know you don't really drink caffeinated coffee.
Oh, I get it. You have to see. I mean, it's a pair of socks. It's a pair of socks with a coffee cup on it.
Yes.
It's
prescription coffee.
It's cute. I mean, it is cute. It's cute. It's not fashion, but it's cute. I'd wear them.
You can wear this around the house.
Mm-hmm. I would. They're actually cute. Thank you.
Welcome.
Sweet. I don't have anything for you yet.
Oh,
okay, coffee gifts.
Okay, also coffee gifts. So for those coffee lovers that, in your family or friends, I have got this gift set, actually, that I am so excited to show you guys about.
Oh, show them how it comes. What is this?
Beautiful.
That's pretty.
So this is a coffee lovers gift set.
Coffee lovers.
And this is from, where is the brand? Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I give them a shout out. Relaxcation. Okay.
That's cute.
Relaxation. So in here, this is all coffee inspired gifts. So we have a fresh brewed coffee body wash. Okay.
This is for a total coffee aficionado. You weren't kidding.
And if you're not drinking it, you can still get the benefits of it.
For your pores.
There's a coffee scrub. There is, oh my god, this is my favorite.
The balm. It's the coffee.
The bath bombs.
It's the bombs.
You can be caffeinated and relaxed at the same time while you're taking your bath. This fun soap made from coffee grinds.
It kind of smells.
Smell this. And shea butter.
Oh, this is good.
I know. It's great.
I love the smell of coffee.
Coffee lip balm.
This is so cute.
I think there's like beeswax in here. And what else? Oh, and coffee scented candles. You know how I love my candles.
Oh, wait, and this. That is so cute. A coffee scrub.
Yeah.
It's so cute, so it looks like coffee grinds.
Yeah. It is. It's made from coffee grinds and sugar.
So it actually is. That's actually kind of brilliant. That's adorable. That's a cute gift.
No, it totally is.
Do we know, like, around the price range?
I think this is around from like $25 to $30.
Okay, it's like totally doable.
Totally doable.
I love that. That's a great gift.
Yeah. Or you can also get, people a subscription to, your favorite coffee store. Support small businesses during this time.
Have you ever seen like one of those like coffee subscription things where they send you a different one every month? Mm-hmm. That's fun. And like, what do they do? Surprise you?
I have a coffee subscription, coffee beans for subscription, and I use Atlas Coffee Club, and they actually do a great job. They source beans from around the world, so they're mostly single origin beans, and I tried coffee beans from Ethiopia to Brazil to Mexico, like all over, and it's just a fun surprise. It's a fun surprise every time I get it. And also, going back to coffee subscription, so you can either get coffee beans from your favorite shop, or I have seen so many cafes now do subscription services where it's almost like clothing services, where you can order and they deliver you like drinks per day. So if you
that's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. And
so like, does it work like you have a certain number or something, and you like, or do they surprise you, or you can choose different things?
To be honest, I've seen it. I actually haven't gone through the process of doing it because I like making my own coffee.
Okay, well, just
at home.
investigate. It's called
investigate.
It's called
yeah.
Google, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll go out and like buy it like by myself. I'd like to go visit the store and get it. So.
Okay, and then I know you're like a big proponent of like how coffee kind of brings people together.
Yeah.
Which I want to hear more about that. I mean, I love that. I was like bringing people together. Okay.
I know. I'm like sensitive.
Probably not the best time now.
Sensitive topic right now.
But one day it will bring us together.
No, I think you know what. Honestly, like I am a big proponent of like community, and I know that during this time it has been a little bit. It's been a little bit hard for us, for people who are naturally social creatures, to be able to like get together and talk to one another and social gatherings and all of that. So part of the coffee culture is and doesn't have to be coffee, with tea too, but is like you talk to a friend or you tell a colleague, hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee. And I really feel like it is a stimulant, but it's also like a natural social lubricant. So it's like kind of like alcohol, but like you're drinking it.
# social lubricant.
Yes. And it kind of like makes you a little bit more at ease to open up to people, talking to people. And it's sort of this like time-worn tradition where, when coffee started in Europe, it started in these like saloons and clubs for...
Do you know where it did start?
I think it was discovered in Ethiopia. And
that sounds right, because they had great coffee.
Yeah, I think the person who discovered coffee was in Ethiopia, and then it was brought to London, I believe, and then it went to Paris, and then it sort of like made its way through Europe. And, these tea houses and coffee houses popped up where people would discuss philosophy and, theology, life, and everything. So
cool. Okay, I'm telling you, scoot over a teeny bit.
Okay, sorry.
There, I love it. Okay, we're going to pivot to fashion now. So first, I want to start because I want to get your, I guess, feedback, reaction, opinion about this. So, I don't know if you saw this or heard about it. Harry Styles, for December, is the first male ever to appear on the cover of Vogue in its history. And not only is he on the cover, he's on the cover in a dress.
Can you see that?
I don't know if you can see that, but it's a full-on dress. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to tell you my opinion first. I'm going to ask yours. I am all for men dressing how they want to. I think it's totally cool. Not, whatever, not being gender specific, whatever you want to be, whether you're non-binary, whatever.
Wait, sorry, really quick question. Just for those who, it's okay if you don't know Harry Styles. Who is he, and is he gay or straight?
I think, well, actually, I don't know what he goes by. I don't know if he doesn't go by gay, but I don't know if he goes by straight. I think a lot of young people now just say that they're maybe just on the sexual spectrum or whatever. I don't know. Okay. I don't want to speak for him, and I'm not sure, but he is a huge singer. He has a new album that I think just dropped or is dropping soon. Okay. But he's a huge, huge star. I'm sure you've heard of him. But anyway, back to the dress. So my thing is that I think it should not have been on Vogue. I think it should have been I think it would have been cooler if it was on like a men's fashion magazine, like a GQ. Okay. Just because I guess I have nothing against a man in a dress, but I just think maybe Vogue doesn't make sense because he's a guy. But I also think Anna Wintour is totally brilliant. She knows how to sell a magazine. Okay, so she's
and he's
smart.
at the height of his popularity right now.
But so what do you think of Harry Styles, or a guy in a dress and a blazer?
Honestly, here we go. Let's look at this picture. This might be better.
Yeah, you can see the whole thing with the face. Interesting.
I actually really love the way that, on the front page, it feels manly to me. Even though he's in a dress, it's not super feminine. And when you say, if you're just telling me Harry Styles is in a dress on the cover of Vogue, but at the same time, I think it's edgy. I think it's one of those things that we might even, see more often. But I do agree with you, Eric, that I have a reminder. I've spent too much time on Instagram already today.
I think we are going to see more of that for sure. I think we are for sure going to see that. I guess let me give you a little scenario here. what if you were in like a restaurant and it wasn't Harry Styles, somebody just came in wearing this at like IHOP?
That's really interesting. I guess, I mean, I live in West Hollywood too, and it wouldn't surprise me, but I guess it depends on which IHOP and like where in the country you are, if that makes sense.
But you support it.
I do support it. No, I
I
absolutely
do
support
too.
it.
I actually think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you should rock whatever you want. You know, I just think you should rock whatever you want as long as it looks good on you.
And I also think, like, honestly, I'm not a huge, like, don't follow Vogue that closely, but to be like solo on the cover, like, you have to be a big star, big fashionista, so.
I mean, he's played with a lot of kind of gender non-conforming dressing, so he's the perfect person to do it.
Exactly. And it's just them, like, pushing the envelope, and also I think, like, honestly, in a little bit, like, pushing rights for certain groups, so I think it's great.
So, I hear you have some questions for me.
I do, Eric. Okay, so Eric knows me pretty well, and I have to be honest. I'm not. How would I put it? I'm not a fashionista. I don't want to like say that I'm not like stylish, but
no, but you always look amazing when you do it. But I think like you just don't really like go to the trouble of like finding out doing. It's not your thing. It's not like coffee for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you like nice things, but you don't really you don't know intrinsically a lot about it.
I usually am just in athletic wear or...
Oh, a tennis skirt. Jin rocks a tennis skirt, unlike no one else, I'm telling you.
Thank you. But for all the audiences out there, I've been quarantined and working from home forever. So I was actually asking Eric the other day, like, if I'm in my sweats all day and I just want to zhuzh it up and I I want to feel a little bit like not like, like a sad person that just rolled out of bed and then, went to their computer. What are some ways that I can, style it myself or just give myself a little boost of confidence from, little things? Or even if I wanted to go out and walk to my coffee shop and get a cup of coffee without like looking like, crazy, what's it, Chewbacca or something.
Well, I mean, I've been getting this a lot since March. Yeah. I mean, obviously for obvious reasons. And yeah, I do think you do need to make a little, I know Lululemon and sweatpants and athletic, wear is really comfortable, but I feel like one of the things I like about clothes is that it is transformational. And it's like you don't have to transform this time into something like you're going to a black tie event, but there's a little forms of transformation where you just, like you said, just feel like a little bit more normal. Like you go to the grocery store, you get coffee or something, you're walking your dog. I think I coined it, I don't know, maybe I didn't, but elevated athleisure, meaning like it just doesn't have to be slightly elevated. First, let's start with makeup.
Okay.
Just put on some lip gloss and some mascara. I think that in itself can make you just feel normal.
Yes.
I'm not saying you have to wear makeup and feel normal, but if you do wear makeup, that's a really easy way to, put on some lip gloss and mascara.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I have a question about that. This is like on the top of my mind, and I want our users to actually comment on this as well. What do you think about people going to gyms in full makeup? I've seen it in yoga class. I've seen it at Barry's boot camp. Like, they look great, and the photos look great. But then I feel like a slob. Like, I have a ponytail like that, and I'm like red in the face.
I say I support you. You work that look. I think they're crazy. Okay. I think it's a crazy look, and I think they're there not to work out.
Oh, you know okay. I mean? I'm glad I got your
I've seen it too, and I mean, we live in LA, like West Hollywood. It's like. Yeah. It's like it's not right, so I do not support that decision.
Okay, good.
It's also not good for your skin.
Running exactly. I'm like, is this good for your pores? Like, as I'm like running, I'm looking over and like
it's not good for your pores.
Beautiful and like full makeup, and I'm like, maybe I should wear full on makeup at the gym.
You're actually beautiful with or without makeup, and I think you'd look way more normal without makeup at the gym. Okay. That's my opinion.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, so elevated athleisure.
Okay, right. So I would say my definition of elevated athleisure is anything that still has stretch in it because it is about comfort and ease. Mm-hmm. So say you get like almost like, even if it's like a sweatshirt dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, a sweatshirt dress.
Because it's comfy. Maybe you gain the COVID-15.
Yeah.
It's just easy to put on. Throw your hair in a pony and go. Lip gloss, sweatshirt dress, hair in a pony, go.
What about mascara?
And mascara, go. Like, I just feel like anything with stretch in it that isn't athletic gear, then to me that's a little more elevated athleisure, if that makes sense.
Okay, I like that. What about, okay, here's another or a question I had. So say you're doing something in the daytime and then, well, I mean, I guess not so much during COVID times, but usually if you're doing something in the daytime and then you don't have time to run home and change and you have to transition quickly to like an evening, some activity in the evening, right? Like, is there some outfit that can, like, put on a blazer or something where you can sort of keep it in the car where you don't have, a quick outfit change, but go from fun day wear to like sexy, glamorous nighttime?
Yeah, so a lot of ways to do that. You can do that with taking a jacket off.
Okay.
You can do it with putting a jacket on if it has like some sparkle, like a blazer with a little sparkle. Definitely changing your shoe.
Okay.
Making it more like nighttime shoe. That's a really easy one to do. I also find like changing if you can change your top.
Yeah.
Sometimes your top during the day is like maybe it's a t-shirt or maybe it's like a flannel shirt or whatever, but you put on like a little cami. Like if you're wearing a blazer and like a little like t-shirt, but you want to make it more evening, bring a little like satin cami and change it and put on a pair of heels, and then just elevate your eye a little with some extra layer of mascara. It's always about the mascara.
It is. I like that. So some key essentials.
Like heels?
Heels. Wait, do you want to show the heels?
Well,
we can talk about that later.
Yeah, I think you had questions. We'll get there.
So nice pair of heels, blazers.
Anything with a little shine.
Blazers
That's why
with
I like
a sparkle.
What I'm loving right now, or not even a sparkle, I love a little satin blazer right now. They're
really
super cute, and they come in like so many different colors, like really pretty periwinkle and pretty like camel, and that's an easy way to like. Doesn't look like you're trying too hard, but it looks like more easy.
Who are some designers or stores that you've seen these like great satin blazers that?
Glad you asked. Do you know Cinq Cassette? Cinq Cassette.
No, how do you spell that?
Like French, Cinq. CINQ.
Okay.
SEPT set, like 5
to 7. 5 to 7. Oh, good name.
So they have a really, really cute satin blazer right now that I love.
Ooh, guys.
So check it out.
Check it out.
So yeah, that's a great way to do it. Also, and then just like a heel and just like kind of amplify your makeup.
Yeah.
A
Put some earrings on or
I'm always about a good accessory.
Okay. No, I love
clutch. Instead of a big bag, if you're carrying a tote, what you can do during the day is carry a little clutch in your tote and then just take the tote.
I don't know. I don't do that. I should do that. Yeah.
That makes it a little more evening.
Yeah. Okay. Great tips. Can we talk about shoes now?
Let's talk about shoes. Like, yes, you're the coffee whisperer. I'm the shoe whisperer.
Okay. Also, I'm also usually in sneakers, but I did break out my heels for this very special occasion, on camera. So, okay, I'm other than athletic wear, I usually am in jeans and probably a t-shirt. So you were talking about just, glamming it up with some heels. So I brought a couple of my heels. I mean, I don't know, what do you think, what goes well with jeans, what colors, what types of heels, what type, chunky, skinny?
Okay, so depending on the jeans. Okay, let's just go through and I'll give you my feedback, my suggestions. So what we have here is we have like a snakeskin classic pump, which I really, really love. I love a classic pump. If you have ever spoken with me, watched me, one of my favorite words is juxtaposition. So it's all about juxtaposition because a pump is inherently a little ladylike. And I love, if you can see it against Jing's jean, it looks really great because a snakeskin one, you get all these different striations of colors and things like that, and it just juxtaposes nicely the color, but it also juxtaposes nicely because the jean is inherently casual and a pump is inherently not casual, and it just looks good juxtaposed against each other. So I love this with a jean. It's cute with a little cream sweater. Just I like that. You just do it with a little silk top, do it with a little blazer. So
what other colors other than snakeskin would you recommend for people? Just with jeans, like a blue with the blue contrast.
For a pump?
Yeah.
A color like coral, hot pink.
Like a pop.
Red, white, anything like that. If you start matching it to the jean like a navy or a black, it just gets more serious and not as fun.
Okay, got it.
That's my opinion.
Okie dokie.
Okay, now we have this is a chunky heel kind of, I would say a shootie.
A shootie. That's the first time I've heard that term.
So it's a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on here. It's a chunky heel shootie, peep toe. Peep toe, shootie, chunky heel.
Sorry, so I have a question. What is a shootie? Is it because of this natural?
A shootie is not a bootie when it's one below a bootie, because the bootie is probably a little higher, closed here, feels like a boot. This is more of a shootie.
Okay.
And then you get the peep toe when your toe is a peep toe, okay? Obviously, for people who are in colder climates, it's hard to do this, starting now.
Yeah.
Right, but in LA, and it's fine still, you can rock it all year.
Yeah.
So this is cute. I feel like this style, though, maybe put this away. It's not really as in right now. Like, put it away, take it back out when it's a little bit more in. This one doesn't feel like as in. I'm going to put it here.
Okay. What in the seasonal in or in
just the style? I feel like this kind of higher kind of thing like this heel is very in, and I love a block heel. The rest of it doesn't
Maybe
feel
not
like
so much.
it's
Okay.
cute, but it doesn't feel like in right now.
Okay, fair. Very fair.
Now we have like your classic kind of strappy sandal with a heel. I like the color because it's nude. I think nude goes with a lot. I love a nude.
too.
And we probably shouldn't, when
You
I
love a
say,
nude?
I do love a nude. When I say nude,
I need to get closer. Sorry.
You're like,
tell me this 5 more times.
yeah, I don't have COVID. You can get close to me.
Yeah, we both.
So I actually hate that word nude because this isn't a nude for everyone. Obviously, it's not a nude in the sense that it matches everybody's skin.
It's a beige. Can I get a beige?
Beige, but when I say nude, I call that nude as like a color. I don't mean like it matches people's skin, like it's your nude, so I just don't want to offend anybody. It's a beigey color, a nudie color, like if you were picking out a crayon. But anyway, I just like this color, whether it matches your skin or not. It's a really pretty color. I like how it's sexy, because it has some height, has a little like playful, if you can see it's like twist in the front, and it's great for a pedicure. So this is pretty obviously. I like this with a jean.
I can wear this with a jean. Okay.
For sure, I like it. It's when you're like going on maybe your first date.
You
You're.
want to put that much effort into your first date? Oh, it's fine.
I do. 'Cause I'm like there might not be a second date, so I do put a lot of effort into my first date. Okay.
All right.
And then we have a very different look. This is actually very in right now because it's like a lower block heel. Again, the block heels are really big. I like them. They're really well. I know women like these because they're way easier to walk in.
Yeah.
They're comfortable. You can wear these all day, I hear. And I like them. And it's cute, the blue. It's not like you can wear any of these with a jean. I think this would look really cute with like a skirt or a dress. But just like, this is a good it's a good little work shoe, a good little workhorse because it's more comfortable.
Quick question, Eric. Between the taller block heel and the shorter block heel, I think it is personal preference and also, your comfort style, but what are some differences?
Well,
what are some things you should be aware of?
As far as like what's like in right now, it's a shorter kind of, this block heel is in more. But it is personal preference.
Okay.
And it is comfortable. A block heel is comfortable for sure. So, but I would say out of the 4 you showed me, I kind of like this because I like this kind of. I like this with a jean. I like that look. I really like a pointy like pump. It's classic. Very Kate Middleton.
Wow, that's awesome. What are some other trends you're seeing just in terms of like this new era, or just what do you want to call it, 2020 year that we're in with fashion and makeup? I don't know, hairstyles.
Well, I'll tell you that because we're wearing masks all the time, the big trend is to really do your eyes because people can't see anything. So practice, try new things in your eyes because it's amazing how people look different with a mask on.
Right.
And also it just really emphasizes your eye. So try a cat eye. Try something that really, you're going to draw people in. It's such a really... Your eyes really are the windows to your soul, but even more so when you can't see the rest of your face. So, you can't communicate as much anymore with what you're saying because people can't read your lips and see this part. So your eyes have to really be full of expression. So I would say that's a huge trend.
Also, I just realized, color pops, right? With shoes and sweat. I think color brings out your eyes, right? If you have blue eyes, or I don't know.
It does. Yes, it can. That's a little bit like a little fashion 101 statement.
Okay.
But I'll forgive you.
I am fashion 101.
But I will tell you something not to do. I kind of think it's very obvious when people wear like a shirt to match their eyes the exact same color. I think it's a little obvious. It can make your eyes pop. But I'll give you a really good example. You have brown eyes, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bright brown.
I'll tell you what colors look really pretty near your skin.
Love that. Yeah.
Purple looks really pretty. So if you wore like a really bright, like a jewel tone purple sweater, it would look amazing next to your eyes and your hair.
Guys, I'm going to wear purple on our next live.
Yes, wear purple because it looks really, really pretty. So that I think that looks really pretty with brown. What I'm talking about is matching something to your eye color.
Okay.
It's like if you have blue eyes, I think it's kind of cheesy wearing the exact same color.
The periwinkle blue.
Yeah, I think that looks like that's not sophisticated. But you can bring other colors into it. But or you can also do the reverse too, because it looks it looks really pretty to make your eyes the focal point of the rest of your outfit.
Yeah.
So you can keep that a little bit nudier if you have these amazing like intense blue eyes.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I was also wondering, like, because right now, in some parts of the country, I don't know where you guys are tuning in from, but outdoor dining is huge. They've just closed it here for the time being. But, what are you seeing in terms of people wearing different outfits outside while drinking their coffee, their lattes? Like, are you noticing some cool, little winter hats or things like that? I guess it depends on where you are.
All I'm really noticing is people have like stepped down. I think it looks weird to be overly dressed now. Mm-hmm. It just looks weird. Like when I see anybody, overly dressed, I'm like, where are they going? Where are they coming from? And I think there's like a way to do like very casual chic. Yeah. And it is like with an accessory. It could be a cute hat, an earring. Again, it's like you're wearing a mask, an earring. I think just kind of breaks that up. You have a piece of cloth, and a statement earring. Yeah. You have a piece of cloth over your face. What can you do to kind of make it, jazz it up? And a statement earring is always an easy way to do it. And keep everything else.
I've been seeing a lot of statement masks too, which is really great.
Yeah, I mean, people love expressing themselves with a mask for sure. But I just see people like being like chic, but a little more dressed down for sure. Yeah. And also not wearing as many heels for sure. Like I know we just looked at heels, but people are wearing like, I would definitely say.
I put on some heels the other day. I don't even think I knew how to walk in them.
Yeah, it's weird, right? You were like forgot.
I was like, whoa.
But I would say like, tennis shoes, like kind of fancier tennis shoes that were so popular before this, I think even got more popular because it's a way, that to me is like an elevated way to spruce up an outfit. Yeah. Right now during COVID when you don't feel like getting dressed up, like getting a really cool pair of like really cool like tennis style shoes.
What are some styles and brands that you're following, like the tennis shoes?
I mean, literally every brand has one. I can go on and on. I don't know. Okay. I mean, any brand, all the way from designer brands, from Alexander McQueen, Gucci, Dior, all the way down to like, ASOS, Topshop, places like that and everything in between. Everybody is doing a cool tennis shoe.
I was actually, this is a very old photo, but I saw Barack Obama rocking these Adidas shoes they were green Adidas, green and white. He looked so good. I think
it's a pop. Again, that's a way to do a pop of color in a tennis shoe for
with
sure. With
slacks, I think the slacks were blue or green. Can't remember, but yeah.
Okay, wait. Just make no mistake though. It doesn't mean wearing like a literal tennis shoe. Like, don't wear a running shoe. What's a CrossFit shoe?
Oh yeah, okay.
A tennis shoe, like a tennis.
Like an actual tennis shoe.
An actual tennis shoe. No, that doesn't like substitute. So I see that a lot in the Midwest.
It's probably more like like a sports fashion shoe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fashion shoe. It's like it's like a fashion tennis shoe. I mean, when you look on any site now, it'll have a section on like athletic shoe or something.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy early Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanksgiving.
I was gonna go to an outdoor dining with a friend, but I think we're just actually gonna go and walk along the beach. Which is, I think it's gonna be nice and warm, so we're gonna walk along the beach.
Are you eating?
Oh yeah, I am eating. We're gonna try to look for local restaurants that have their takeout windows and try to walk up to them. It
sucks that we can't even go outside here anymore.
I know, but we're gonna try to make the best out of it and just like get our little doggy bags and go on the beach and enjoy the day. So low key. I personally just felt like I didn't want to really travel today or during the holidays back to my family who's in Jersey. So I kind of just wanted to wait until this Thanksgiving rush passes. So yeah, just staying local. What about you, Eric?
I was supposed to go to San Luis Obispo, but that got nixed because restaurants got closed outside and didn't know what I was going to do there. So I'm staying at home.
Yeah. Or were you going to go find some nice restaurants, go by the water and everything?
Yeah, we were going to go there and spend 4 days, and we had a hotel booked and everything. Really excited, but now we're just doing a cozy, me and my boyfriend and dog Thanksgiving meal at home, but whatever. There'll be another Thanksgiving next year.
What did you guys figure out the menu yet?
We did. We found a great restaurant.
Oh, you're not cooking.
Cooking? No, I don't know. I think cooking for two is on Thanksgiving sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved in that.
Yeah.
And also I don't want to risk the COVID-15. I don't need to I'm doing really good. It's like I don't need to risk that.
Yeah.
You know, like eating like so many leftovers and things.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I am going to risk the COVID-19. And then I'm going to go play some tennis.
And then have some wine.
And then have some wine. But yeah, I think, I don't know, this is so fun, Eric.
It was fun. Well, happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
James.
Thanksgiving.
So join us next week, and we're going to be back, and we're going to talk about, I guess,
I
our
don't know,
Thanksgiving.
We're going to talk about Thanksgiving,
We're gonna think Thanksgiving.
or how much weight we've gained.
And then we're going to talk, Jing's going to make another coffee surprise for me, and I'm going to talk more fashion.
I'll be wearing purple, according to Eric. That brings out brown eyes, right?
Yes, I'm going to work with you on that.
Okay.
Okay, so don't forget to follow Coffee Confessionals.
And at Eric Himmel.
On Instagram, and we will have a safe holiday. We will see you next week.
Thank you guys so much for joining us
Bye.
and having a little chat with us. Bye. Do you record it? Wait, hold on. How do we?
Wait till this is saved.
Where does it say that?
It should come up.
Wait, what?